I can't believe it's not Battlefield. That's what I thought yesterday when I was miles away from home. I couldn't make a video, guys, so I'm really sorry for being that late on such a major piece of news. Well, as a Battlefield is not Spider-Man, Dylan O'Brien isn't Spider-Man, nobody is Spider-Man except for Tom Holland. That's right, just yesterday Marvel announced Tom Holland as the new actor who will be playing the new Peter Parker Spider-Man. Now obviously I'm not really surprised about this choice. Tom Holland and Asa Butterfield were the final two contenders for the role. What I am surprised is by how exactly Marvel announced this thing. They just simply posted an article over their official website. Honestly, for like 3 or 4 months we were expecting something really huge from Marvel, a sort of announcement like they did with the Black Panther, perhaps Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans just appearing, a special event sort of. No, nothing like that. They just announced it on the website, so that's a little bit disappointing, honestly. But then again, I expected something like that. Marvel did confirm that they won't make any appearances at Comic-Con this year. Sony Pictures as well obviously won't make any appearances at Comic-Con this year. If you think about it, if not for this whole Sony and Marvel deal, we would be getting some Sinister Six news like in few weeks, so that's funny to think about it. So the reason they actually announced Tom Holland right now is probably because they're actually going to shoot some scenes with him for the Civil War, and some set pictures could have surfaced online, like in near future, and they better announce it as soon as possible. So that's a wise move. That's my personal bet. As for Tom Holland, yeah, I could dig it, I guess. The reactions are various. There are various reactions on the internet. Some people really like Tom Holland, some people don't. Some prefer as a Battlefield, some are still mad that it's not Dylan O'Brien. What I learned just recently is that even though Reddit.com has been pretty reliable source for a bunch of occasions, honestly, Reddit.com never ever, we should really take it as a grant, we should never really believe any other sources except for Hollywood Reporter, let's say Variety.com. These websites are actually legit. And as for anything else, this whole situation with Dylan O'Brien, all these rumors, all these crazy rumors, technically maybe the person over Reddit.com was actually pretty sure that it's Dylan O'Brien, because at some point Dylan O'Brien was actually considered, maybe he auditioned, but I think I don't know, maybe it's likely, maybe it's unlikely, we just can't say anything for sure now. LatinoReview.com reported that it's Asa Butterfield, pretty much confirmed. People were making actual reactions on YouTube, and guess what, it's not Asa Butterfield. So yeah, Tom Holland, who just recently turned 19 years old, will first appear in Civil War and most likely will sign a contract for 3 more films, 3 more Spider-Man films, obviously a new trilogy. The guy has been teasing the fact that he's actually auditioning for Spider-Man for quite a long time now on his Instagram. He's been posting videos of him jumping, and parkour stuff. The guy is obviously really athletic, so maybe that's why Marvel chose him. They don't have to hire a stunt guy or anything like that. No, I'm just kidding. Tom Holland is a great choice. As I said, some people are pissed, some people are quite satisfied with that choice. All I have to say, this type of announcement, let's not just judge anything way too soon. Let's wait to see him on the screen wearing Spider-Man's costume, then we should decide something. It is reported by Hollywood Reporter that he actually auditioned with both Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans. Spidey will have a scene with Iron Man. It will be a brief scene, sort of a cameo scene in the Civil War. It is also reported that Spidey's cameo scene will be shooting for about a week only. So yeah, perhaps he will do something crucial for this story, even though he's just there for a bunch of minutes. Maybe Spidey will make some crucial decision, which will affect the whole story, giving the character more to do, more action and actually more meaning. But Black Panther obviously will overshadow him in terms of character's storyline. He will probably take Spidey's real role in Civil War from the Civil War comics and from the Civil War story arc. If you guys are still not into Tom Holland, I suggest watching such films as The Impossible. He's relatively unknown actor at this point still. This is the guy, we will be actually watching for many years now from now on. He will be actually growing up on screen as Spider-Man, as Peter Parker, as his character, so that's pretty exciting. Obviously all these rumors, all these rumors surrounding Dylan O'Brien and many other actors a little bit downgraded my excitement for the new Spider-Man actor announcement, because I slightly began to lose interest in this whole thing. Now I'm obviously got my interest back. Talking about relatively unknown talents, John Watts will be directing the very first Spider-Man solo film to be released in 2017. Once again, unknown director, at least to me. He directed such films as Clown and Cop Car and some episodes of the Onion News Network. That's a comedy type of guy, so we should, I guess, expect some great humor in the actual film, which is nice. So what are your thoughts on Tom Holland as the new Spider-Man? Are you guys still thinking about Andrew Garfield, or you're desperately thinking that it's not true, maybe it should be Dylan O'Brien or Tobey Maguire? Tell me what you guys think in the description box. Stay tuned for more news. Thanks for watching, and I'm off now.